So we have been talking about how readers climb the hurdle of hard words. Okay, so if I see that you're drawing, I'm going to be frustrated since I've asked you not to be working on your mask drawings. Okay, make sure you're not spinning around in the chair, Oscar. Thank you. Okay, so today we're going to continue about talking about figuring out the meaning behind hard words by working out figurative language phrases. So I'll go ahead and show you the last piece of our chart. All right, so working out figurative language phrases. Okay, that's what we'll work on today. All right, so today I want to teach you that when readers come upon a confusing expression in a text, their job is to use all they know about what has been going on to figure out what the expression might mean. Then they keep reading, checking on their guess as they do so. Okay, so I'm going to read you an excerpt from Stone Fox, and then you guys are going to try and help me figure out what this phrase means, okay? I'll wait for everyone to be ready to start reading because it looks like some of us are distracted. Okay, so Little Willie left the bank with a stack of $10 gold pieces, 5 of them to be exact. He walked into the mayor's office and plopped the coins down on the mayor's desk. Me and Searchlight are going to win that $500, Mr. Mayor. You'll see. Everybody will see. Mayor Smiley counted the money, wiped his neck, and entered Little Willie in the race. When Little Willie stepped out of the City Hall building, he felt 10 feet tall. He looked up and down the snow-covered streets. He was grinning from ear to ear. All right, so that's our first figurative language. What do you guys think grinning ear to ear means? Grinning ear to ear. What do you guys think that means? What do you think that means? Niley, are you just stretching or you got a guess? Go ahead, Niley.
Listening?
Not quite. If he's grinning from ear to ear, what do you think that means? Gabe?
Happy?
Yeah, he's happy. And how do we know he's happy? How do we know he's happy? Kyla?
He's happy because
Can I actually smile from ear to ear? Can I actually smile from ear to ear? No, so it means he's happy because his smile is so, what? His smile, is it big or small? Who could tell me? Is his smile big or small? Kevin?
big.
Yeah, he has a big smile. So I'm going to write big smile. All right. Can anyone else come up with any figurative language they already know? Let me scroll to see hands. Anyone know any other figurative language? Okay, what about, how many of you have heard elbow grease? If you put some elbow grease into something. How many of you have heard that? Raise your hand if you've heard of putting elbow grease into it. Or you used your elbow grease to clean the dirty pan. How many of you have heard that one? Gabe has heard of it. Seems to be Gabe's the only one who's heard of. So Oscar, we're not doing the Macarena. And that's the second time I've had to ask you to pay attention during the reading lesson. All right, so what do you think elbow grease means? If I put some elbow grease into it. Gabe, go ahead.
Working hard.
Yeah, working hard. All right, what about the cherry on top? Who has heard that one? The cherry on top. Who's heard? Well, that's the cherry on top. Looks like Destiny's heard of it. Paxton might have heard of it, maybe. All right, so I'm going to write the cherry. Irsu, you've heard of it, maybe? All right, what do you think the cherry on top means?
I heard in the TV show, like in cartoon, the icing with the cherry on top, please do it.
Yep. So what do you think the cherry on top means? Irsu, go ahead.
Like a person begging to another person?
Not quite. So if I have the cherry on top of a sundae, is that a good thing? If you like cherries? Yeah. So if I have the cherry on top of a day, do you think I had a good day or a bad day? Nino says good. He gave me a thumbs up. Kamara says good. She gave me a thumbs up. Niley, go ahead.
Bad day.
You think a bad day? So I'm going to disagree with you, Niley, but I think it's the final, or it is, the final thing to happen on a good day. All right, let's do one more. All right. How many of you have heard of an adult or maybe a teacher say, hang in there? Don't worry, hang in there. How many of you have heard of that one? Hang in there. Or maybe your coach if you play sports. If, you know, if you're taking a test or you're working on something hard and they say, it's okay, just go ahead and hang in there. How many of you have heard of that one? Okay, I'm seeing some more hands for that one. All right, does anyone know what hang in there means? Is anyone able to answer this for me? All right, go ahead, Gabe.
Staying on task.
Staying on task, yeah, and also don't give up. I like that, staying on task. I'm going to write both of those. Staying on task. Don't give up. Okay, so those are the ones that we will talk about. And then let me go ahead